Then play, Tony. Subliminal messages. Halloweenapalooza. October 8th tonight. Motherfucking go.
That's loud. Why not so loud?
That's loud.
Is that loud to anybody else?
Everything is loud except for mics right now to me.
It's all right. I'll put the music down a little bit in editing.
You can do that.
Yep. I have to do it like every week. That's one of my things.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to BMsquared, where B movies are the best movies.
Motherfucking movies.
They really are. They're a magical thing.
God damn, I love B movies, guys.
They're all right.
So stupid.
Oh, Abe. I'm kind of nervous about you guys' opinion about this movie. Except for Abe. Abe spoiled his. No, Ashland spoiled
Ashland
Abe's opinion of this
spoiled my
movie.
rating of
That
this
was my
movie.
bad. That was my bad.
Which actually made me feel pretty good, so.
Oh, glad I could help you.
And it was my pick.
I mean, we'll see where we are by the end of this episode.
It's so weird for me to pick these Shudder movies because I've had Shudder for the past couple of years now, and I've watched a lot before we started doing this podcast about Shudder movies. I watched, like when I was alone, I watched basically exclusively Shudder movies.
Yeah.
So like I've seen so many movies on Shudder. But like I don't want to bring those ones to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
You've
want
already watched them.
Yeah, because I've already seen them.
Right.
Like I want to pick like and it'd be cool if one of you guys pick one of those cool movies like a VFW or something like that. That's like real fucking
I've been thinking
cool.
about that one.
Yo,
Yeah,
the Red Queen
but-
kills 7 times was pretty cool.
Oh, I know.
But
Just saying, that was Shudder.
Yeah.
that Shuttle exclusive. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, I'm just talking about in general. Like, like it's. I want to pick ones that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
To so that I can.
A fair advantage.
Enjoy them like you guys are
Yeah.
enjoying them for the
And-
for the first time.
Did we do introductions?
Oh fuck no! I just started talking.
That's what Brett does.
I'm Brett.
I'm Abe.
I'm Tony.
I'm Ashlyn.
Oh, are we gonna just spoil it about Ashland didn't watch the movie?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you just did, didn't you?
It's a thing. But I mean, it's her birthday.
It's
her
my birthday,
It's a birthday
so-
today.
As of recording, when we are sitting here at this table,
Yep, right now.
Yep.
Ashland just got a year older.
Actually, not really, because it's still in 8 hours. So.
That's true.
Oh
She's not technically
You're
born
one of those
yet.
birth time people.
My mother is the birth time person, and so that just popped into my brain
That
at some
that
point.
that only means you get more days of a birthday.
When I was in Oregon, it bombed what I did, but on Facebook, I did a thing where I called it the fetus journal entry,
Ew.
and so I basically pretended what my thoughts would have been at the time because it was on my birthday, and I was born at like 10:45 p.m. So I did entry updates of what I was thinking at the time in the womb.
You're
This
a
was-
weirdo.
Yeah.
So like what, 7 years ago, right?
Something like that,
When you were
yeah.
in Oregon?
It actually didn't pop up on my memories
I
thing
don't
on
remember
Facebook.
this.
I don't remember this.
I would have given this a like.
Yeah, it like it barely got any. Like every once in a while, someone would comment, but I was reading them and they were really weird.
They're really weird.
Yeah, like I chose weird things to bring up from the womb. Apparently,
I want to
really
read these.
weird.
I really want to read these now.
Yeah, I'm going back on Abe's Facebook.
Me
I'm
too.
stalking tonight.
That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing that as well.
That's pretty good.
Spoiler warning, by the way. We're about to ruin this movie for you, so watch it first if you must.
And Ashland. We're going to ruin it for Ashland.
And we're going to ruin it
Yep.
for Ashland,
No,
too.
you're supposed to make
See-
me want to watch
so that's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
basically.
That's what we do.
Yep.
'Cause-
Also, I have the sniffles because I have allergies, and it's allergy season, so I'm sorry.
yeah.
Guys, I'm going to sniffle.
Hey,
Yeah.
do things.
It's going to happen.
Yep. Do it right up close to
Like
the
this?
microphone.
Yeah.
Yep. really
sniffed
gross people
my-
out.
Sniffed my thingy.
So yeah, watch it first if you must, this movie, and that movie is After Midnight from 2019. Written by Jeremy Gardner, directed by Jeremy Gardner and Christian Stella, and starring Jeremy Gardner and Bree Grant.
And-
Bree or Bria? It's B-R-E-A.
I think,
I'm not sure.
I think Briar.
Brian?
I like that. No, I like the way that sounds. I don't know why. Fun fact, though.
Yes.
There's not a lot of trivia on this movie, so I'm just going to just sprinkle it in here and there.
Do it, man.
This Jeremy Gardner is amazing. I actually had an experience of a movie with him before this one.
Oh.
Based off of Brian Clark's recommendation on Attack of the Killer podcast.
Okay.
Brian Clark, what's up?
Called Tex Montana Will Survive.
Oh my god, it was so good.
I haven't seen it.
You
I've
should
not
watch
seen
it.
that.
It's
Really
literally it's written and directed by him, just like this one.
Yeah.
It's only him in it. There's 2 other people in it, but they're like way at the end, and they're more like just walk by characters.
Okay.
But it's basically about a guy who is a Bear Grylls type person. He's a survive in the wild.
Oh.
And
Cool.
he's getting ridiculed because it's all fake. It's all staged. So he decides to go out by himself and record himself surviving, and it just goes horribly wrong.
Okay,
and
I gotta
it's
see this.
really funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. Check it out. It's on free on Amazon Prime.
You liked it that much, Ashlyn?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we were both.
But you didn't want to watch this?
Dude, I didn't even know what the movie
Yeah,
was.
it-
I
it-
never
the
know
movie
what
did
the
not
movie
matter
is
Okay.
at this
until
point.
I
It's her
watched
birthday.
it.
No matter what the movie
No.
was, it wasn't getting
No.
watched. It could have been
No.
Titanic, and
It
you
could
would have
have
watched
been
it.
Magic Mike XXL, and I wouldn't have watched
Yeah.
it.
You would have watched it.
It could have been Snatch, and I wouldn't have watched it.
You would have watched
I
it.
Well,
would
plus
have.
it was the perfect storm because it's her birthday,
Yeah.
and my vacation is ending. Today's my last day of vacation, so it was like,
that's so
yeah,
sad. You have been on vacation.
I have
saw
been.
that.
It's been
nice.
It's been fun.
Cute.
So yeah, she wouldn't. No matter what the movie was, she wouldn't have watched
I
it.
wasn't
Alright.
gonna watch it. I was tired.
So
I went
we're-
to bed.
So we're gonna lay out the movie and see if Ashlyn, you're gonna rate
See
it.
if we can convince
Yeah.
her.
You're gonna rate it on whether you would watch it or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning for Ashlyn.
I would have
also.
never watched it.
Okay, but I hope by the end of this you decide that you might watch
The
it.
rating is a 0. Prove me wrong.
I like that. Prove me
Start
wrong.
at 0. You can even start at like
I start
halfway?
at 0. Why
No,
would I
yeah.
start
I mean,
halfway?
I just wrote down a 0 for Ashlyn.
It's a B movie,
done.
and I don't care about B movies.
All right. So,
So we start at 0.
Jesus.
I will
Yeah.
let you know
So
if it
We
progresses.
have our work cut out.
I'll
for
let
us.
you know if it progresses. You know,
This is gonna be
I'll be
okay.
like, you know what, Abe, that was a good point. I'm bringing it to a 1.
All right.
Okay.
So the movie starts. We start out with the movie with a girl in a field, Abby. White noise for the sound. It's creepy, and I really liked it.
It was really. I like movies that start off just like
Yep.
no sound.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it's not boring. I don't know. Like, it was
I-
very captivating.
And really, it starts out with great sound design.
Yeah.
Keeps it going.
Oh,
throughout the whole
absolutely.
movie. It's got great sound design
Yes.
in this movie.
Love it.
Yep. So her boyfriend Hank comes and shows her that he made a nice little sex room in an abandoned house that's been in his family for generations.
That's a sex room?
That it looked like a sex room, right?
I mean, kind of.
That was his, like, childhood
yeah,
home.
It looked like his bedroom.
It was his childhood bedroom.
it had since been abandoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like he went out and put an air mattress in there and like put a blanket on it and lit some
Well, I mean,
candles
if
and
he's-
shit. He made a sex room for
You
her
think
birthday.
that an air mattress and some candles make something a sex room
Well, it looks
instead
like
of just like
okay,
a romantic
okay.
setting?
Okay.
Or a
you're
place
right.
to
You're
sleep.
right. You're right. You're right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
All right. You're right. You're right.
Maybe
when I
it's
say
stunk in
sex
there.
room, I picture like
So-
bondage shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
Like
get,
a swing.
Like
all right. You guys are
50
right.
Shades.
You guys
yeah,
are right. You
this
guys
was
are
like
right.
a more romantic style sex room.
Okay, you guys are right. So all right, so they get to this completely innocent room, and right when they get there, they fuck.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
they
not
do.
a sex room. Then you just turn it into a sex room right away.
I mean, let's
Sorry.
be honest. It's the bare necessities of what you need to sleep in a building.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. And I mean, they happen
They
to have
just
sex.
happen
at-
to fuck right then.
Yeah.
And actually, I really liked it too because he shows her this room and then he's like, "I'm gonna eat you," and then all of a sudden
He ate her.
and then all of a sudden
He
he's
did.
eating some pussy. And then we get an oral scene. Yeah, is it just me also, or seriously all movies should probably just start out with a little oral, right?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
I
Why not?
mean,
Just throw it in there, make the
it
audience
can't
happy real
hurt.
quick. Yeah.
Or
So-
unless it's Teeth, the movie Teeth.
That's
Then it could hold
true.
Abe.
That's
Have you
very
seen
true.
Teeth?
Yeah, we watched it together.
Did
I
we?
haven't seen that
Oh,
in years.
shit.
I need to rewatch
I think
it.
we watched it together. But yeah, I love that movie.
Crazy movie. So in the middle of some sweet oral, we switch over to Hank.
Good God, dude.
So we switch over to Hank, who now has a beard. Turns out that's just a flashback. So we go to present day. He's got a beard, and it shows he's like it's night. He's in the same house, right? A couple years later.
Yep.
He's in the same house, and he's just there with a shotgun, just him.
Just chilling on that raggedy-ass couch.
Yep, and on that raggedy-ass couch that he pushes against the door, and he shoots the door when there's some like low growls. Yeah.
Because it's obviously a bill.
It's obviously. It has to be a bear.
Or a panther.
Or a panther. So, he shoots the door and everything, and then we get the title card right there. Guys, I thought it was a pretty solid fucking beginning.
Dude, the beginning was fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking tight.
And it just sets it up for, like, so well, like, what you're in for.
Yeah, what you're in for. You're going to get all of it, like, in the first 10 minutes, you know exactly the movie that you're watching, I feel like.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. But you're still happy with it. It's not like
with it.
It's not like some movies where you're like, oh, crap, I know exactly where this is all going.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the ride. No, it's like, I'm interested to see where this is going.
What the fuck is this low growling?
And,
yes.
And it was jarring in a good way.
Yeah, it was kind of jarring in a good way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Good call, Tone. So, Bearded Hank, he's waking up the next morning with a shotgun and the couch pulled up to the door to prevent any monsters getting in.
And that light in the door, little hole, I love that shot.
I love that shot, too.
Oh, there's tons of beautiful shots in this movie.
So, he makes coffee, then he stares at a note from Abby, the girl from the flashback earlier, and it's saying sorry, but that she has to go away for a while. And we don't know when the note is from. We don't know how long it's been since that. It keeps setting this movie up real good,
does.
guys.
It keeps you asking questions.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Where's she at?
Not
I was
too many questions, but
No,
just enough.
yeah.
Yep.
Because originally I thought, okay, the monster probably got her.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to piece together. It's like a mystery at the same time because you're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And I came up with like millions of theories. And
while you're watching it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But like, I was the same way. Like, oh, this is what's going on? Oh, this is what's going on? No, no, this is
I even went like psychological. I'm like, maybe he killed her and it's himself haunting himself kind of thing.
Or, exactly. Or she's the monster. Like, she turns into a monster at midnight or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was a fun ride.
Yeah, it was. It was.
God damn.
I was a little pissed, though, because...
I think we're all showing our cards early.
Oh, we are.
I know.
I was a little pissed off because... I don't know if she made the decision or if he made the decision. Either way, they hung up the note by sticking a thumbtack in those perfectly good hardwood cabinets.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I was like, what
but you
the
don't
fuck
want to
is
tape
that?
that and bring down that like stain though.
No.
Either. Tape
would have still been a way better option. You have a hole in your fucking cabinets now. You're going to have to get wood putty and then try to find the stain to match.
Well, maybe like the hotel in Ottumwa, Iowa, where they can't have tape.
They're not allowed to have tape on the walls.
Which will be
true.
Or tacks though. You can't have tacks either.
It's true.
Oh, never mind then.
Walls.
Huh? I thought you could have tacks.
I don't know. Either way. So he's looking at the note, and then he leaves, and he takes his shotgun with him, and he goes out looking for his cat now. His cat has been missing. Then we go back to Unbearded Hank. I like how they did this here.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, very easy way to show
time change.
Yeah, the time jumps and stuff like that. So good job, guys. I liked it. It was very easy to watch like that. You knew exactly what point you were going to by his beard.
Yes.
Yeah. It was an easy thing.
It was an easy thing. So Unbearded Hank, there's a flashback where he gives the cat to Abby. So it's setting up why that cat's even so important.
And it was so fucking cute.
And it was
That was a cute cat.
Ashlyn, this
had a little bow on it.
The first note for you
Yes.
on positives for this movie. This cat looked like Sid, our little Sidley, little black cat, and he gives it to her. He ties a little balloon around its little neck and is walking around, and she's like, her eyes are closed, and all of a sudden it goes meow. This little kitten meow. Yep.
That's
Because
really
Ashlyn loves cats and balloons.
Yep.
She
And
does.
birthdays.
And birthdays.
And birthdays.
Jesus.
It's a trifecta.
And it showed this girl's birthday, it showed 4 of them.
There were
So
several of her
much.
birthdays.
And I had so many birthday jokes I was going to make, but not.
This was all about birthdays.
I know, and
this
I
was
was-
the perfect birthday movie, Ashlyn. And it was a romance instead of a horror movie.
Yeah.
You would have loved it.
God.
Anyways.
I'm not super into romance though either.
Yeah, but it was like a supernatural
Yeah, it was.
tinged horror.
And
or,
you are too.
romance.
You are too into romance
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Not like
Magic Mike.
Not like,
XXL.
not lame romance.
Yeah.
I like the I'll die for you romance.
Yeah.
Die for you.
I like to think that this romance movie was pretty lit.
Yeah.
So there was one throwaway line in here that I'm curious about everybody's thoughts of.
Okay.
She calls it out and says, because the first shot of the movie, they show the house. first thought in my head was, this looks like the house from Texas Chainsaw.
Yes.
Then she calls it out too.
And then
Is this the house from Texas Chainsaw?
Yep.
Because I tried Googling it, I could not find any location
if
settings.
they actually used the real one.
Because it looked like, and I kept thinking it the whole. I'm trying to piece together what I remember of the set, and but yeah, it looked almost.
I mean,
identical.
you can some of these places like that. I don't know if this is the case for this, but like I just read the other day on online that the Stu's house from Scream, you can Airbnb that house.
Really?
You can rent that house.
That'd be
and
amazing.
And you get a virtual. You get to hop on virtually with David Arquette. He does like an introduction to the house or something.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
That. Yeah, to like
I love
a
him.
Can you
maybe
imagine
like
that
a tour
life?
or something like this. Is
Hey,
where
we
the
have another
bathroom
person at the
is.
Airbnb. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right.
But like you could rent these places and like shoot a movie there. Probably,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Or shoot a scene or something at least. I don't
But
know.
yeah, I don't know, but I did think Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she called it out.
Yeah.
I am gonna throw in here before we keep going because we're talking about the flashbacks and stuff
Yes.
too. I didn't like for quite a bit of this movie. I didn't like their relationship in the flashbacks.
Really?
Yeah, but I still liked the flashbacks because throughout the whole movie they planned this like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell because like when it would go in between flashbacks and real time or like present time.
Current,
like they always had a cool transition between the two, whether musically, like with the sound design
music.
or like camera movements and shit like that. So I enjoyed it going in, back and forth between them. But man,
What about the relationship didn't you like?
I don't know. I just.
But I think
maybe it was the way it was filmed because they were all filmed with on those early ones with like real long takes.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they were just ad-libbing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like trying to ad lib,
Right.
and like sometimes that kind of brings down
but
the movie.
I think that made it a little more realistic.
So I did. I
think so?
I'm on his side with that because
Okay.
I think it establishes their chemistry.
Yeah.
And it makes it because all the flashbacks to me, like they have a Hallmark Channel veneer to them. Like
No,
it's
that's
just
true.
fucking
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
It's like it's straight out of a romance movie, and then when it switches over, it just gets dark and gritty. And
Dark.
I
Yeah.
fucking love it. It's
The
amazing.
contrast.
So, and
Yeah.
I think their
Well, see-
relationship was cute.
Well, see, it didn't because of like the transitions and between the two, and then you know what I mean, like going from one extreme to the other, like you were just saying. Like I didn't mind it, like it didn't bring down the movie at all for me. That I just wasn't rooting for their relationship. I didn't like them together or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
But
Yeah,
like
but I think
this,
it was the way that it was acted.
I think this whole
Okay.
movie
But-
was a slow burn.
No, really slow burn.
Which I'm not gonna spoil.
See, it is a slow burn, but at the same time,
It keeps you interested.
I feel
Yeah.
like because there are movies like that I love,
Yeah.
and the one that comes to mind is The Lighthouse. We watched it.
God damn, I still haven't seen it. I know.
You need
And-
to.
and
It's
it-
on Netflix.
It is super slow, and there are moments when I'm thinking I actually think to myself, "My God, this movie is so slow."
Yeah.
But I'm loving it at the same time. I never had that thought once during this
With this.
movie. No,
Okay.
no,
yeah,
not at all.
but no, I would like a good slow burn.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there were like so many things that play that were building up.
yeah.
So the movie. Here from that flashback, we go back to the present time, and just as bearded Hank shoots at a passing car.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
that
God.
scene.
Yeah, shoots at a passing car, and then yells at him, and then he goes back to the house, and he calls Abby's cell phone, and he leaves a message for her saying, "Please come back and pay the bills. Also, there's a fucking monster trying to get into the house at nights."
It's so
Since you've been gone.
nonchalantly.
Oh, and then like, oh yeah, your cat might be dead.
Well, yeah, and then he hangs up, and then he redials right away and says, "By the way, the monster might have ate your cat. Peace." And then hangs up again. So,
But yeah, and at this point, we didn't know how long she'd been gone.
yeah, you
No,
still don't
yeah.
know how long
Yep.
she's been gone, where the fuck she is. He doesn't know either
Yeah.
where she is
No.
or anything. So, but the sheriff stops by because he shot at the passing car.
Of course.
So there's naturally the
Makes
sheriff.
sense.
The sheriff stops by.
This police officer I liked and didn't like at the same time.
Yep.
I like him sometimes, yeah,
Yes.
and then other times, huge
Dick,
dick.
yes.
Yeah, especially at the end. We'll get
Yeah,
there.
we'll
Yeah,
get
we'll
there.
get there. But yeah,
Yes.
I liked him at points and hated
Yeah.
him at others.
Also, side note: the sheriff is Abby's brother.
Yes.
Yep. So he stops by and talks to Bearded Hank about shooting at the car, and they have a verbal dick swinging contest. Yeah, right away. And then he tells Hank to shoot. Why don't you just shoot the monster with a camera instead of a gun? Yeah, get some evidence, and maybe I'll come out and hunt with you.
I mean, I see his
real
point.
Yeah.
At the same time, that's life and death.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
let me get a picture of you real quick, and then I'll kill you.
And I think there was enough evidence with the claw marks.
Oh, he was
some
convinced that it was a
man.
bear.
Yeah.
Which
But then-
I love that scene because he's like, it's just a bear. And he's like, yeah, a bear's just going to walk by all this trash
Yes.
and all this cat food
Yeah.
just
Yes.
to get to my door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just to scratch a door and then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he
not
had
eat.
nothing.
So, here we get another sweet transition. Abe puts on a record. Abe.
I'm in this mood. So, are you calling me Hank?
Yeah,
No,
I guess.
Okay.
Hank puts on a record, and then it starts playing the song, and then he drives to town, and it's got like a couple different shots of him driving through
Yeah,
the town.
I would like that.
I loved how they did it.
I know, and then he walks into a bar, and the song that was playing on the record when he left is the song that the band up there is playing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
perfectly timed, guys. So he walks in there, the band's up there, and the band, even like when they're playing,
They stop and
they say, "Hey, Hank."
Yep.
Yeah, because you don't know,
Such
but
a
you know,
cool transition.
'cause he owned the ball.
So yeah, that happens, and then he meets his buddy at the bar there.
That
gosh.
Wade,
for a fluff scene.
Wade.
I love Wade.
Yeah, and Wade's probably my favorite character in the
Hate
movie.
that I love him.
He's so good though.
He's so weird, but he does so good.
He does amazing.
The actor does
oh my
great with
gosh.
But I mean, but nothing really happens here. It's a fluff scene.
Yeah.
yeah. It's just an
It's-
introduction
see,
to Wade.
this is what makes me-
couple funny lines, and then
But-
on to
Yeah.
the next.
No,
on
but
the
I
next
like
scene.
this scene because it that one scene. We're like, oh no, we're not wasting it on Wade.
Gorilla fart.
Yeah,
Is that what they call it? Like the he takes the shot of
That he
the,
takes
from
the-
the mat?
yeah,
That's-
which is so gross.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's
All
why
the
I hate that I love
overspill.
him. It's like, ew, you're disgusting,
so
but you're
gross.
so
But-
funny.
But yeah, and then he no, I'm not wasting this 1980 something
Yep.
on
Yeah,
you.
yeah. 1816 or something.
Yeah, something 1860.
See, it was a throwaway. It was a fluff scene. However, they were very
funny.
It was funny, but they
Yeah.
had this smart idea of, because I thought it was out of place at the time.
Yeah.
But it's foreshadowing of the deer when they have the discussion
true.
about the
Yeah, I
the,
didn't
the
even think
massive
that.
buck
Yeah.
and everything.
Yep,
I
yep.
thought that was
Valentine?
later on. I was like, that scene
There's some
makes
okay. There's,
Yeah.
so,
there's
has some
some
content.
lines that are
Yeah.
Yeah, because Valentine was in that scene, so yeah,
Yes.
that
Yeah.
had some
Okay,
significance.
All right. From there, another cool flashback scene, guys. He's looking at pictures of his phone on his couch at night, in the little room, and that triggers the flashbacks in a cool way. You guys remember this?
Yeah. When he's scrolling through and
When
then
he's
that
scrolling
memory
through.
Yeah.
pop up.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it pops
And
up.
like-
God, it's so fucking I just love it. Like it starts out at pictures and then it turns into video and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's a flashback scene.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Also in this flashback scene, there's some girl feet. So
No, there was guy feet.
no girl
Ooh,
feet.
no, guy feet.
No, it also there's.
Oh, was there?
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
don't.
It shows.
Click on it.
Shows them both. Oh, Brett knows. I'm just going to take Brett's word
Oh,
for
yeah.
it because he's the resident foot expert.
I
Yeah.
had to. I on my phone.
Did you pause?
On my well, no, on my phone app, it does like a 10 seconds
Back.
back. So I pressed that a couple
Oh,
times.
of course. A
Yeah.
couple.
They were nice.
Did you footnote it?
That was good,
Yeah, that was
Joe.
good, Toad.
His face knows it was good.
Plus, I want to give a quick shout out because I love the attention to detail that they had of when they took the picture or when they because right now the monster comes back and shit starts happening and then he
Mid flashback, he's having a nice little flashback
Yep.
there, and
With
then
all
of
the
a sudden-
feet.
with the feet, and
and
then,
then monster comes back. He decides to take the sheriff's advice.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
puts the shotgun down. He goes up with his camera and starts trying to take pictures.
Trying.
I love the attention to detail of the pictures that are on the camera.
Yeah.
Usually they don't have the because you could tell like they were a shitty quality digital camera,
Yep.
nothing in focus,
Yeah.
and it looked like it. It
Yeah.
was. I love the attention to detail that
yeah,
they
and
have.
it looked-
Yeah.
I mean, he was moving as he's trying to take
Yeah.
the picture.
It's just
That's
like-
what would
and-
happen.
And that
Yes,
was like a
absolutely.
nice little like jump scale when he was taking the picture,
Yeah, it
and
was a
it
cool
walked.
little jump
Oh
scare.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It made sense.
And there's not. I don't feel like there's a ton of jump scares in this movie.
Oh
No.
no,
no, but they know where to put them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. a couple like strategic jump scares in a movie is a good thing.
Yeah,
see,
it's just not overdoing it.
The perfect example of overdoing it.
Which movie?
Oh my gosh!
Conjuring?
I Know What You Did Last Summer, the second one.
Yeah.
Or
I Still
the
Know What
second
You
or
Did?
the third one.
never
Whichever one takes
saw
place on
Always
the
Know.
island.
Oh,
that's the second one.
one.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
No, literally, that whole movie is setting up
scares.
one long, continuous jump scare from scene to scene to scene. Oh my gosh!
Overkill.
Never seen so many in my life.
So, so he tries to get a couple pictures, and then he chases it outside with the shotgun after that, but it disappears. But when he then he checks when he gets back to the house, he checks the camera, and all of them are just blurry, can't see shit. And then I'm thinking, is this all in his head?
Okay.
That's what I was thinking at the time.
Me too.
Yeah, that's when I started thinking that. And then the next morning, he sits in the laundry room all sad as he remembers a time that they fucked in there.
Yep.
That was that scene. So,
Wait,
and then,
you mean the laundry room, sex room?
Yep. His laundry room that he set up as a sex room.
He had to move the
Yeah.
once they actually moved into the abandoned childhood
Yeah.
house. He had to move the sex room to the laundry room.
Yeah.
Plus, I like that. I didn't think of it till now. They never really come out and say how much his time has passed during all these flashbacks.
Throughout the whole
No.
movie, you don't get an
but
idea.
There's no
until-
concept, and so you don't know how long they've actually been living.
But you don't
there.
need it, so
I mean,
didn't
you
mind
don't.
it.
I just like how they.
Until they say 10 years.
Yeah, later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But throughout while you're
Throughout-
watching,
yeah,
it,
you have
don't
no
know.
idea.
You just accept it, and you're just like, okay. I guess they did have one scene about them painting, so that's kind of setting
Yeah.
up the fact.
Yeah, and then,
So, after that, he has another sad flashback. It was full of sad flashbacks, you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which was great because he's going through a breakup. It
Oh my
makes
gosh.
complete sense with this movie.
Totally, like
The way they filmed it is amazing, I thought.
it just makes you feel what he's like.
Like you're going through the
Like
breakup.
he's at the end
Yeah.
of his wit's end, and there's this fucking monster that's tormenting him every night. Like he gets
Yeah.
no breaks in this movie.
He's a shit on character.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
Keeps
The
getting
definition
shit on.
of.
he is.
Yeah. Which I'll get back to that. Hopefully, I'll remember to get back to that.
He's a shit on character.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'll just get into it now, I guess.
Go for it.
So he's a shit on character throughout the whole movie until he but that's also his mentality about life is that I'm just a shit on person.
Yeah,
like
woe is me.
Yeah, woe
Yeah.
is me. Everybody shits on me. Until at the end he starts like fuck that line of thinking basically like I need to make the change
Right.
if I want to so, and then after that things kind of start working out for him. So anyways he has another sad flashback that night as he waits for the monster to show up, and it comes. The monster ends up coming and sticks its fingers through the gunshot hole in the door.
Yep. You get a first little tease.
Yeah.
Little tease, which is probably like 40 minutes into the movie,
something like that.
35?
Yeah.
Something like that. So
And
I
it's
liked
not
that
long
they
at
held
all.
off.
This movie is not long at all.
No, we're
it's
basically
like
halfway
80
through
it's like
at this
84
point.
minutes long.
Yeah.
It sticks its fingers in there. This time, Hank, he's able to hit it with a bullet.
Yeah.
It actually, like it shows it in the morning. It's a gun, it's a blood splatter on the front porch.
Well, plus he was smart about it this time. I feel like his first couple times, he was literally just trying to shoot through the door to hit it. He just jammed his fucking gun through the hole. And he's like, boom, which was genius,
and it worked for him, kind of.
And then his friend shows up the next day, like, yeah, that's a pool of blood.
Here we got Wade again.
I love Wade.
Wade was awesome. His bar buddy Wade comes over and they go monster hunting.
Monster hunting.
Which was awesome. I love this friend. He ends up there because he hasn't told people that Abby left.
No. He first, except for the sheriff. The sheriff did.
The sheriff, because that's
they're
the
related.
brother.
Yeah.
Yep. So he ends up telling his friend there that Abby left and everything, and they have a pretty
heart to heart.
Yeah, pretty good little heart to heart. They give like that awkward guy hug, which was good, and and then he's like, Wade's like, want to go get drunk?
Yep.
Yep. So they go get drunk, and then that night, drunk, Hank. I almost said Abe again.
Weird.
So that night, Hank sets a trap for the monster. While he waits for the monster to show up, more cool flashbacks. The way they do the music right here is awesome. It keeps going from soft in present time on his record player as he's depressed, to louder in the flashbacks when they're painting and like she's singing along and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
That's the painting scene. It
I
was
like
so
that.
cool. And then the next morning he shows up to the sheriff's house with the trap because that night, the night before, the quote unquote bear, as the sheriff thinks, just fucked that bear trap up.
Yeah.
So he didn't, like he said, he didn't chew his leg off or anything. He just pried it open and tore it apart.
Yep. So and he's like, still think it's a bear? And then the sheriff's like, you smell that? Do you smell what's in the air right there? And the guy's like, and Hank's like, no. And the sheriff's like, bacon. Bring your ass inside for some breakfast.
And he cooked so much bacon for himself. That was so much bacon.
That was going to be all your bacon, bud.
All the hash browns.
Probably a southern thing.
He didn't know he had company coming over.
No, I was thinking that's a lot of bacon for one
That's a lot
guy.
of bacon for one skinny sheriff.
Yeah, police officer.
Sorry, police officer.
He's like
I guess
detective.
He wasn't the sheriff.
Because they corrected him like detective. No, I'm a police
Anytime in
officer.
movies, for some reason, I just refer to people as sheriffs.
Yeah.
Or detective.
I think it's the context of it because it's in the South, like small town.
It's out in
Usually
the
it's the sheriff.
sticks.
Like
You
they don't
think it's
have
the
a
sheriff.
separate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like here we have cops, sheriffs. We have the whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the fuck was I? So
Bacon.
he gets
Bacon,
He gets some bacon in his belly. The sheriff kind of makes fun of him here. He starts being real prickish here.
Yeah.
And then so after that, he obviously goes shooting.
Because why wouldn't you?
Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, you got
blow off
some bacon?
steam. Yeah, you need to blow off some steam, and you got a bacon full of
Bacon full of belly.
A bacon full of belly.
a belly full of bacon. You go shooting. You
Yeah.
feel like a man. Flashback during this to a dinner party,
Yes.
and you can and it's going in between the flashback and the present time, and in the present time, I think the actor guy did really good on conveying how much he regrets what is said in the flashback, which is basically that like he's making fun of him and Abby, the concept of them having kids, basically.
Yeah.
And you can tell in the flashback that she's not.
Yeah, you start to see the first glimpse
Yeah.
that there wasn't always
You
sunshine and rainbows.
You start seeing the cracks.
Yeah.
Here. Yep. Which is cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep. So after that, Hank ends up at the bar getting drunk that he owns with the bartender, and she leaves, and then just leaves him there to close up drunk.
For a second there, I thought he was going to go for the bartender.
Yeah, I
I'm
thought
not
so.
gonna
So
Yeah,
lie.
me
bit
too.
awkward.
There was like a yeah.
That
Like,
would-
oh gosh, is he gonna have like
Yeah, but I don't think he would have.
desperation
He's-
sex?
He's so like my girlfriend left me.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Abby-
glad they didn't
Abby
go that
left.
route. And it's really realistic because at the restaurant I used to own, the boss would get drunk every night too.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I can see it.
So he by the time he gets there back home though, it's past midnight.
And you know what happened after midnight?
And you know what happens after midnight if you feed the gremlins. So he gets home and he's nice and drunk, and he finds the monster has kicked in his fucking door.
Yep.
That goddamn
The
monster.
monster is a dick. So he goes into the house. He finds a shotgun in the living room, and he goes monster hunting
Oh my
again.
gosh, I love this scene.
He finds it. It runs out the house, so he chases after it with his shotgun again.
Because he's not one anymore.
He's not running anymore,
Nope.
and I loved
have
it
it.
too. I loved it too. I loved the lighting in this
Yes.
scene.
The
leaving?
lighting.
Oh, I love you. Bye.
Bye.
And like every week, there's a bye Aurora at some point,
It's about,
or a hi Aurora.
yeah.
Love you later.
Well, I love
yeah.
the fact not only the lighting and everything,
Yeah.
but this whole movie you've seen fingers.
Yep.
And then this scene right here, he hears it upstairs. He's like, oh shit! He starts creeping towards the front, and then
And
you
it's
hear
fast.
it run down the stairs,
Yep.
out the door, and he chases it, and you
Yeah.
feel like you're just inches away from seeing it, and then
Yeah.
you just see the little tire swing swinging in the background.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
totally
Yep.
build up.
Yes.
Like you want to know what
Yeah.
this is. You're on this
they
journey
did.
with him.
They did so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm glad they didn't do it then. But yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, it finally shows the actual monster.
And in such an epic way.
For a split second.
Yes.
Because once he gets far enough into the woods when he's chasing the monster, when he gets far enough away from the house, the only light left is when he shoots the shotgun.
Yes.
It's dark besides that.
Yeah.
It's still got the sound design and everything. And then he'll shoot the shotgun, and then you'll see like
a little glimpse.
A little glimpse of the woods and everything.
So, like some woods here. Then he shoots it again. You see a fucking tree, and then you shoot it again, and then you get a split second of the fucking like a whole body of the monster.
And doing whatever it does. But
Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't it show it eating
Yeah.
the cat?
Yeah.
Right there, bite the
This
cat?
is my first inkling in this whole movie of when I'm thinking Ashland's going to be pissed.
No, because
It does redeem
no,
itself.
no, it
Yeah,
does
it
redeem
does.
itself.
According to the rules that we
It does.
established on the last
That's
episode.
true.
It does.
Yeah,
It's gonna
it
redeem
redeems
itself.
Yep.
It's gonna
But
redeem.
yeah, so he shoots the shotgun blast. You see the monster hunkered over, and you just see a pool of blood in front of it.
Yeah.
And then like it feels like forever, but at the same time, it's just a split second, and it's gorgeous and amazing.
Yep.
Also, to me, okay, I don't like animal cruelty in movies.
No.
When like a human character is doing it, but if it's an animal character,
Yeah,
I feel
I can
like
see it.
it's
Like
more
Alf.
it's more like nature or something like that.
Like Alf.
Like Alf.
Yeah.
Alf did like to eat cats.
Yeah.
Isn't
He
that
likes
the same?
cats.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually do kind of agree with you.
You know what I
if
mean,
it's
though?
animal on animal,
Yeah,
it's different.
It's more
the animal
nature.
kingdom.
if it's a
fucking,
horror movie trying to show that these people are crazy and they kill a fucking
Yeah,
animal. on
yeah.
it.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pissed too.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah. So I didn't mind the monster
Yeah.
eating the cat.
Well, plus they don't show you the
not
body of the cat.
it's not
They don't.
gratuitous.
No,
Yep,
it's
yep.
not. Yeah, it's tastefully done if you
Yeah.
can call it that.
if you can have it tastefully done, eating
Especially
a cat.
for the alien.
So, Hank, he comes back. He comes back to the house, and morning comes. Also, before we get away
I
from
was gonna say
Sorry.
the scene.
which scene?
The scene when he comes back to the house and it's just
Yeah.
one long shot of him slowly putting the couch back in
Yeah.
front of the door.
Yeah.
You feel like he's been beaten.
Yeah.
And just like he is just at his end.
physically, mentally,
And
he's
he
at
like
his
starts to break
wit's
down a
end.
little bit. Oh my
Yep.
gosh, that
Yeah.
scene got me.
Yeah, no. Also, sorry.
No, you're good.
Just to backtrack one real quick to the creature design.
Yes.
It's not what I was expecting,
Yeah, you were not expecting like a hedgehog.
but it's still cool as fuck.
It is what I was expecting.
Was it?
Just because it's the movie cover. It's the poster.
Okay.
Okay, but in the poster you only see like the head of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like, you see,
okay,
like,
yeah, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I don't know. Like I wasn't expecting that, but it was cool as fuck.
Oh no, it was.
yeah,
Yes.
they did good. So yeah, you're right. They got a big long scene right here of heartbreak, basically.
Yes.
Of him at his wit's end.
And
Yeah.
it has the vibes of the closest way I can relate it to what you were saying, Brett, of the whole Evan Peters closing the door thing. He is completely in
he does good
character.
here, man.
It's like he doesn't care, like because he's moving the couch and he's like just like hitting things on the wall. He's throwing cushions. Oh my gosh, this
It was
scene.
loved
Yeah.
it. It was so intense.
Yep. It's like the actor's been through this before, and
Yeah.
that's what
He
he really did.
yes.
You felt
he
it.
really did.
He was in that moment.
Yeah. No, he did good, man. So from here, morning comes and Abby gets there.
Fucking Abby
she
came
comes
back.
She's like out of nowhere.
back from her
Abby's
fucking
back.
sabbatical.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like, okay, she's alive.
Yep, she's alive. She's
And
not
the first
monster,
words out of her
apparently.
mouth are, "It's my fucking birthday. You need to get your shit together. It's my birthday."
Well,
It's Ashlyn.
No, that is Ashley,
I
but at the
know.
same time, she has the tact to, if I'm fucking dealing with a monster and she's been gone for who knows how long, she's gonna be a little bit more sympathetic.
Yeah.
Abby pissed me the fuck off in
No,
this scene.
Abby completely
She did.
pissed me the fuck off, and they don't talk right away or anything. Like
No.
it builds up this because he's mad.
Yep.
Also,
Oh, he's mad.
yeah, he's mad, and like she comes and she's like doing the dishes, like
Back
he's
to life is normal.
yeah, like back to
No
life, like throws
acknowledgement.
on a record or something, and
least
does
she's
some
doing the
dishes, and then
dishes, man.
and then he just comes up, sees that she's back, and then just like takes stops the record player and
Right.
just walks off.
Yeah.
Yep, and goes to bury the cat.
Yeah, they do.
I don't like them together. I wrote this down. I said I hate them together. I don't like them together now or in the fucking flashbacks.
No, this point right here was the turning point for me. At this point, I'm like, no, fuck her.
Yeah.
At first, I'm like all sympathetic. I'm like, oh no, something's wrong with her. It's like she wouldn't do this to him. And then she's just back and like, see, this is what. Let me put it in context for you. You come back to a house. There's a couch barricading the door, a big ass shotgun hole in it, and the only thing that comes out of her mouth is
It's my fucking birthday.
we got to get
that
this
door
party
fixed.
ready. You got to get the door fixed. I don't want to
Yeah.
explain that to people.
I don't want to explain. Well,
no sympathy at all for
You
what
can't
he's
even,
going.
you can't even explain why the fuck you haven't been around. Nobody's
For a
seen
month.
you for like a month. But yeah.
See
guys
that
are
point.
awesome.
That
Seriously.
point when I did not like the relationship anymore.
Yeah, I didn't like
But
the
before
relationship.
that, I liked their
was-
flashbacks.
I'll be honest, up to this point, guys, and this included, I was on the fence about this fucking movie.
Were you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on the fence about
Nope,
this
not
fucking
me. I
movie.
was- I was in it.
I mean, I liked the pacing. I liked the writing. I
Yeah.
liked the switch between the light
So
and the dark.
plot line wise, you weren't sold.
I wasn't
You were
sold on this
nervous.
movie because I didn't like them together.
Gotcha.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yep.
Here's the turning point
Yeah.
for me, at least,
Okay.
on this whole movie and their relationship. They sit down in the front of the doorway
God.
to drink and wait for the fucking monster.
This long
they
shot was
they
amazing.
so they can get it killed before her birthday the next day.
And
So,
see, this is the scene that I don't
this
understand.
one shot.
I don't understand why you don't like their chemistry. Like this scene right here shows
This scene
this is epic.
This scene was the switch for
Yeah,
me
it was.
Okay.
I got it. But
on
Okay.
the movie and their relationship.
this scene was amazing.
This scene was amazing,
Oh my
Tone.
gosh.
Oh my god! And I wrote it down. I looked. It goes from 51 minutes and 22 seconds in the movie. This one shot, 51 minutes and 22 seconds, till 1 hour and 4 minutes and 55 seconds. So what? 13
Yeah.
Yeah.
minutes, something
Yeah.
like that. One shot, 13
Loved it.
minutes. These two people acting their asses off.
It was amazing.
Oh my
And
god!
that see her. I mean, she didn't do like she did excellent. She delivered her lines well. But props to Hank. I can't
To
remember
him,
his name.
too.
Yeah.
Because literally,
She does most of the talking,
Right.
But his
But
reacting.
he was acting his ass
Yes,
off.
he was
they both
like
were.
you could feel his tension in that moment because
Yeah.
he's like fiddling with the beer bottle, like he's picking the label.
yeah.
He's picking the
messing
label,
with the shotgun.
messing with the shotgun.
Oh my gosh!
Like trying to avoid any eye
Oh,
contact
yes.
with her while
Yes.
she's looking at him.
And then like midway through the scene, I was like this is all one take. I think this is all one take.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know.
Like I was watching it, like I was so like entranced, and I think this is one shot.
And through like the whole scene starts out like pretty, like they're still like at each other's like
Oh,
on
yeah,
each
they're-
other's
they have
nerves
claws
about the whole
out,
situation, and then like it's really awkward at first, and then the whole subject comes out of where the fuck she's been.
Miami, welcome to Miami.
Oh gosh, I love that song.
And oh my god, guys, her, I know we just said it, but I have to say it again, like her whole explanation of what happened
Made sense.
and his
Wait.
side of the conversation and everything. Everything makes sense for the way that they've been acting before that for me.
Oh no, I don't like Abe.
What?
I don't like
okay,
Abe.
I need to know.
Yeah.
Are you defending her in this situation?
No.
Am I defending her?
No.
Okay, so you're just saying the pre-context made sense to.
Yeah,
Okay.
but-
Yeah. No,
I'm
I
saying-
mean, I'm not justifying her
saying-
actions.
No, I'm not justifying.
I'm not
it.
okay with it, but I'm just saying it makes.
it makes sense. It's
Because-
Okay,
realistic
good.
Because-
She pissed me off even more
People
during
would
this scene.
people would really act like
Yeah,
this,
because
though,
people.
You know what I mean?
it-
Like
we're
it-
pissed-
yeah, and she didn't feel loved, and I don't know. Like I'm not trying to make excuses or anything. I'm just saying like. I don't know, like,
she made me so mad.
I could
during
see somebody actually doing something like that.
yeah,
I could
it's-
100%.
and that's why I like it. It's
Yeah.
so realistic. I
Yes,
felt like
yes.
Her character is a real fucking person. It's probably a real person as somebody he knows or something
be,
like
yeah.
that. You
Could
know what I mean?
be.
I don't know.
Maybe this is a story from the heart, except for the monster. Maybe.
Great.
Maybe he did go with the monster too.
This scene.
Oh, no,
It's
this
one of the
scene's
best
epic.
scenes I've seen in
I know.
anything for a bit now, guys. This
Oh.
this scene alone is worth the price of admission for this movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Yes,
So,
100%.
all right, I'm gonna move on from the scene.
No,
because
go for it.
I'm just sucking this scene's dick now at this point.
And he's on he might be on the toes.
Wait, so what was the reason?
So the reason is basically
We already did a spoiler. I gotta know.
I'll let Abe explain
she
it.
felt. I say bullshit on the thing that she didn't feel loved. I call complete horseshit because he did nothing but adore her and all those flashbacks. I know we're not seeing the whole story.
But at the beginning, when you're in the honeymoon phase,
Agreed.
That's when he acted like that.
So her
And
logic
then
was he's not paying attention to her as much anymore.
once,
Okay.
And she's sacrificing because she needs art and culture in her life, and she's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. So she's
Well, okay, no. Okay, this was when it comes down
That
to
made
it.
me mad.
I feel like this was her explanation. Basically, the core of it was she gave up so much to be with him,
Yes.
and he never gave up anything for her.
agreed.
Oh, and
Yes,
another
that
thing.
is
That's
the
what
argument.
it was, and he wouldn't not just give up anything, but not compromise on anything or anything like
See,
that.
I
That's
ca- I
what her
can't
problem was. I'm
say-
sorry, Tone.
I can't say it's a compromise thing because I don't feel like they let it be known that she voiced her opinion or discomfort in the situation.
Okay, we don't know that, I guess.
And that's what made me upset because I feel like it's right now it's something that she's been holding on to and holding a grudge on.
Yeah.
And she's
it's
taking it
built-
out on him.
But that's real.
That is
a real
real.
person.
I guess that is something
Most
I
people
would-
build that
sounds
up
like something I would do.
until it explodes.
And another
Sorry.
thing, like throughout the flashbacks, everybody getting married, having kids. She wanted that, and he
Yeah.
never settled down.
Yeah.
So that was another thing that
Yeah.
she.
You guys are just making me go on
they've-
her side. I'm
and
not
they've-
gonna lie.
Yeah, and they've been together for 10 years.
Yeah,
and
and
he hasn't committed to her at
Yeah,
all.
basically.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why.
Sorry, Abe.
No,
The more I think about it, too,
Me
the
too.
more I'm
See,
on her
me
side.
too.
I see her points and everything. It's just
But
I'm
she
upset
should've-
because
she should have
yes,
been an adult
There's
and
midi-
brought it to
there's
him
middle
before-
steps
I
between
know.
running off to Miami for
know,
months
I know.
and not calling or answering phone calls. That's a little dramatic.
I'm surprised it's just a month though.
3-4 weeks.
That's not that long.
But
It's a lot.
It's
Yeah,
my
it's not
it's
a long
Miami. She
time.
went out of money.
But it was her when she comes back, her birthday is the next day.
She comes back the day before her
The,
birthday.
the day before her birthday, basically for our friends are going to be over, and we don't want them to know that there's problems
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah.
that's like
so nobody knew she was gone.
No,
No.
no,
No.
except for her brother, the
Yeah.
sheriff
Yep.
or cop. Yeah, and then
Yeah, I'm still
obviously
kind
Hank.
of on her side though.
So
Although I do agree that she could have been an adult and said something.
Oh,
because
oh.
you definitely have to have
Also-
communication.
Also, the reason she went to Miami originally is because
Yeah, that little bombshell kind of was
for her 10-year college anniversary.
Okay.
Class reunion.
Yeah.
And she says in that like 13-minute scene that she says like, I brought it up to you and you fucking basically laughed at me for even wanting to go, so I fucking went to my class reunion.
Oh, that's
Without
sad
you,
as fuck.
and then I was like, after that was done, I was
that
like,
was-
well,
that
fuck,
was
I'll just chill here until like she was just like she didn't plan on
Nope, I'm
going
on her
for that
side.
long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no, no, you are right. You are right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
'Cause
he
see,
was
it was
now-
like a
dick.
last straw thing, and then she
Yeah.
was like, "He don't care that
Yeah,
I'm
he
gone.
doesn't-
Like I'm gonna
is he,
stay in Miami."
Is he even gonna care
Yeah.
if I don't come back?
Well, see,
Yeah.
now I'm thinking like I'm picturing her. She's just going to the class reunion. She gets there, and then she realizes what she's missing out on, and
Yeah.
she's like, "Fuck, I don't want to
Yeah.
go back home." And she feels trapped now, so
Yeah.
she's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna." And then she avoids the phone calls and everything because she feels guilty. All right.
And then she wanted to and she wanted to live the life a little bit.
Yep. All right, I see it.
Okay, but
That's it.
we're discussing this, meaning there's layers to this movie.
Oh,
which
there's
makes
so
this
much to
movie
it.
So
even
much.
better,
So much.
guys. So
And then this part coming up makes it just takes it over the top for me.
the part here, yep, in a couple minutes.
Yes.
Oh, man.
All right, so
Yes.
we'll just set it up. Basically, after this, like after the 13-minute scene, that's amazing, and it
Amazing.
acted its ass off. Her birthday's the next night, so they have everybody over, like the cops, the brothers there, the Wade and his wife.
Yeah.
And that random chick.
And there was a
Yeah,
random
I was
chick.
so confused
Did she
with
even have any
that.
lines?
See, I
They're like,
thought,
we need more people than those three that we've said before.
She said happy birthday.
see, I felt like
Did I
I
miss somebody?
no. See, I thought the exact opposite. I thought I misheard a line earlier. I thought she was the cop's sister,
Oh.
and then so I I don't know. I just assumed that. I'm like, maybe I just misheard the line. Maybe that's his.
Oh.
I thought it was the cop's wife.
Or maybe girlfriend.
No,
Yeah.
because
He does call her out. Calls him out in a little bit.
Yeah, he calls
about
him out
marriage.
and says you're a fucking single cop
Okay,
in,
yeah.
in a
So
town
maybe-
of 200 people.
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing with your life?
Yeah, I
Anyways.
guess.
Either way, there's some random lady there.
Yeah. So, but everybody's having fun at this dinner party, right?
Fucking karaoke.
And then in karaokeing, which Abel doesn't when he's drunk.
Which
And only
do.
to Eminem.
I know we're gonna get to this, but that mixtape throughout the movie.
Julie
that
They keep alluding to.
I should have said something about the Julie mixtape because
Yeah.
that's kind of a big part of
that
the
is
end.
a big.
It is, but you wouldn't
I fucked this
expect it.
podcast.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, you're fine. Because
Yeah.
the whole time in the movie, I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's just a throwaway feature.
Me too.
It's just a throwaway
But they keep
feature.
on going back to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so throughout the movie in the flashbacks, they're talking about they keep referencing this. There's this mixtape that she finds on their little sex date
With one
at the
song.
abandoned house.
Yeah,
with
that,
one song over and over again.
does that classify as a mixtape?
Well,
It's,
I don't know, but it's just one song
Yeah.
over and over.
yeah,
I mean, he
Yeah.
did mix it.
that's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, he had to
That's
sit
true.
there and hit record.
I've
over
never
and over
thought
again.
about that concept, like one song over and over, front
it's
and back.
and it's only labeled on the tape for Julie.
Yeah.
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 So, okay, so back to.
Sorry, I
got
wanted to
that
set
in
up
there.
that-
No,
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 you're
that's
right,
a good.
you're
That's a good
right.
call. I meant to
100%.
say that earlier. Anyways, Abby's brother, the sheriff guy, he asks Hank here at the dinner party if the monster's showing up that night. Just being a dick.
He is such a
Making
dick in the
fun
scene.
of him.
I,
that
I like
guy.
this. I like this guy, but until that now, like,
Until
such a
then,
dick.
yeah, such a dick. And then, and he's just making fun of him. And then Hank's a dick right back.
Yes,
yeah. And He
yes.
says, "What
but
the
in a
fuck?"
respectful way.
In a respectful
he
way.
does it very well.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because I would have lost my shit and
Good
I would
wor-
have stormed off.
Great writing here.
Yeah,
guys.
it is.
no,
Great
he-
dialogue
Oh my
writing.
gosh, and it shows his
Yeah.
growth too.
Yeah.
And also here, it's been a whole day, probably 24 hours or so since
Abby's been back.
Since Abby's been back, they had that big discussion. Here, he tells Abby that, you know what, dude, like, I'm holding you back. I want to go to those places with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fucking love this whole scene, dude.
And then this scene is another benefiting factor I think Ashman would love because I know she loves this line. He's like, he's like, I know you're not going to believe me, but you are all I need.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't need all this. So just sell everything. You are my
Yeah,
life.
You're my life. Like, if you want to go to a big city because you need art and culture, let's fucking go.
Go.
Let's go. What the fuck are we doing here?
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it. And that's
That
what I
is-
mean. Like, once he starts, like, he takes his control of
Yes.
his life.
So it's good that she was gone for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He realized
Because
what
he got his shit
yeah.
together.
he realized
Yeah.
what what he would not have.
He realized what's important. It's
Yep.
not the house and the sticks and the shotgun and
No, yeah.
in the
The
woods.
shotgun.
And no, it's true though.
Oh yeah, because
she
she even called him. I hated
mentions
that line. I pissed me off.
Did it?
I forgot when we mentioned it. Oh yeah, there's two things. Okay, one, they bury the cat, by the way, which
Yeah.
is a redeeming
Oh, yeah,
factor.
yeah,
they
that's
buried the
the-
I
cat.
did say that.
They had
Yeah,
a nice
yeah,
little
there was-
scene.
But
There was a nice scene.
the pissed me off when she called him. I was like, "You're a hunter. Go kill the monster, and then
You're a
get ready
hunter.
for my
Go
party."
kill the monster.
I
for
want.
my party.
Oh,
He's been
Yeah,
trying
I
this
know.
whole
That pissed
movie
me
to kill the
off.
monster.
Sorry. I know we got really derailed there, but
So, bringing back he pours his heart out.
Oh, he does.
And I like that you don't know by her look the whole time which way she's leaning.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
she's on the fence still.
She's
You
on
can
the
tell.
fence. Yeah. Like, is he serious or is this another
Ploy.
I've heard this before
Right, yeah.
or something? You know.
Desperation kind of
And
thing.
then
Yeah. Well, and then he's like, "Wait, I've got the perfect thing for you right now." And he goes and grabs the karaoke machine and he does the For Julie their inside
And
joke
the
song.
the song.
Yeah, it's
The
a
song.
it's a-
Oh my gosh.
Cause I missed you.
Lisa Lowe.
Yeah.
And it
I
turns
miss
into this
you.
God.
hilarious.
He's just up there singing his
awkward,
heart out.
And
like,
he had
for the
some
dinner party.
He had so much passion. It
Yeah,
was
he
so
does.
good.
and he
He's into
sings
it.
awesomely.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It turned into a funny comedy B movie moment.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and he's like,
and then the part.
and he's like mid song, and then the creature, the monster, comes out of nowhere and tackles him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing.
No, and then Val, the deal that's on the
his
thing.
epic deer that he put away for his girlfriend.
He got to antlers.
Yep, he ripped the antlers off of it.
Nice.
That's how he killed it.
Nice.
Just goes to town.
Goes to town.
Fucking monster.
Because she was gone and he put that back up is why they got saved.
Exactly. The monster takes off after it tackles him. He's not dead, thank God.
I was so nervous because they
I
just
was
showed
so
him get
nervous.
tackled. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was just so invested in this guy.
Yeah, like
no.
I just started liking the
I wanted
concept
you-
of
I
these
wanted him
people
to stay.
together.
Oh,
Yeah, he just poured his heart out. Like
Yes.
they're getting back together, and then you think he's dead for a second. But yeah, he pops back up. He chases after it. Tony, he does exactly what you just said. He grabs those fucking antlers and just goes to town on that. They like it's cool too because like they're cut like he's on one side of the room, the monster's on the other side of the room, and he's got the antlers in both hands, and they just clash. It's awesome.
And actually,
Was the cop there to see it?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh
Yes.
no, the cop. The cop
literally
is in the other room, like
trying to find the shotgun.
trying to find the gun.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then as he is slowly wailing on this thing, like they show an epic shot from below.
Yeah.
And it's just him getting splattered.
awesome.
It goes
So
on
good.
a long time. You just feel like
Yeah.
everything, all the frustration's coming out.
Yeah.
And then it pans over and literally all the guests are standing in the doorway
Just watching
staring
him.
and like, what the fuck is going
Except
on?
for the cop, he's off
He's-
trying to
yeah.
find the shotgun,
Yep.
and then he runs up with the shotgun after the beast just gets killed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then they're all watching him like, yeah, I should make sure
They're
that's
all
dead.
just lost. They're like, what the
yeah.
fuck is going on?
And then so I love that. All right, and then she comes into the room, or she's been watching it.
Yeah.
She watches the monster die, and he's doing rough because he was just attacked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's bleeding and stuff. He's weak and shit. He finds. Also, God,
Well,
there's,
she brings
there's a lot
it
of
in as a
callbacks.
weapon.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a lot of callbacks because we forgot to mention that there's a peanut wine,
Peanut noir.
the peanut noir.
Yeah,
that we-
Yep.
they kept on bringing that up.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's amazing how that played off.
and she brings it in like the bottle, like
Yeah.
to like if she needs to hit the creature with
Right.
it, yeah, she's got it in hand. So and he sees that, he grabs it,
Snaps
and
back to reality.
yeah, and he just killed the monster.
Yeah.
He's rough, and he just like holds it up, and he's like. And he's on one knee too.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
I
almost
noticed that.
it's almost a fucking proposal.
It is.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
it
the
is.
wing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause,
There's a wing inside.
in the bottom of the because it was his plan for this dinner party.
Yeah.
He was going to propose
Yeah.
to her,
Yeah.
and then the monster interrupts, and then he's like, he sees the wine bottle. He's
God.
like, "Fuck!"
yeah.
And he's like, "This is as good a time as any." He's
Yeah.
like, you want to open another case with this?
Yeah.
And shows
Yeah.
her
And,
the
and
little
they showed
ring.
the wing.
And I love that. Do you wanna go through another case of this with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. And then and then the fucking movie ends,
Fades to
guys.
black.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What
Damn.
a fucking ride!
It
What a
was.
ride, man. Ashlyn, you missed out. All right, so that was After Midnight from 2019. But wait, there's more. We're going to hear from our podcast family, the PFPN.com, and we'll be right back with kill count, kind of, trivia, ratings, and more right after this.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Prescribed Films Podcast Network.
All right.
Fuck.
Kind of patched that together.
I put the emphasis on the wrong one. Let me start over.
Network.
Thanks, Prescribed Films Podcast Network. You guys are awesome.
Whoop,
All right, take
whoop.
2 was good.
Kill count.
First off, Tony.
Yeah.
We go to Tony with kill count.
So we started off with 396. We ended up with
We're on-
396.
Yeah.
We had 0 kills in
not
this movie.
Yeah.
a single
Single kill.
fucking person in this movie
No.
dies, guys.
Nobody.
Nope.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, the cat dies and the
monster.
monster at the end.
Yeah.
No deaths in this goddamn
No, so
movie.
we're limping to 400 still.
still at $3.96.
What's this movie called? I forgot.
After Midnight.
After Midnight.
After Midnight.
Abe, I guess we go to you for trivia.
No
but
trivia, really, other than the fact that this director, there's a few others on his catalog of writing and directing and acting.
I want to see that Tex-Mex?
Tex Montana will
Tex
survive.
Montana?
Yep.
Cool.
It's
I'm gonna
so
check this shit out.
good. It's
I'll
so
probably watch
good.
this shit tonight.
No,
Yeah.
I highly
Have you
recommend
seen
it.
Love and Monsters yet?
No.
You need to
Dude!
watch that.
I keep
too.
forgetting to
We
watch
have
that fucking movie.
We have a whole list of movies that we've been watching,
Yeah.
and they're so good.
That's
Yeah.
the one with Dylan
From
Yes.
Hunger
Yeah,
Games, or no?
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good. You gotta
Yep.
watch it
I
because
gotta
they're
see
gonna
this.
make a second one.
I got it.
Yeah.
Are they?
No, it's amazing.
Cool.
So you
All
gotta
right,
get in there.
I need to check this out.
But yeah, other than the fact that it was written and directed by this guy, I have really nothing.
Nothing?
Other than like everybody in this movie is like his small band of people that he goes to for like a lot of them are in his other movies. And
Okay.
but, yeah.
Anything on Facebook?
Facebook, I got nothing.
I got a
It's
few.
all right. It'll pay
You
off.
got
Did
a
we
couple?
get anything on Insta?
No.
Okay.
Guys, this movie,
I got,
like I've never heard of this.
I
either.
know.
No.
I got a
Nobody's
few
seen
on
this
Reddit.
shit. All right, let's hear for some people that may have seen it on Reddit.
Speed Shift, whatever. I enjoyed it. It almost more of a love story than a horror, but it's still good. Surprisingly moving, and has a few good skills.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And then yes, I liked it. I thought it was great, and I liked it a lot. It's not really intended to be scary or traditional monster movie.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna jump right into the ratings. Then. Is that what it
Ratings,
sounds
I
like?
guess.
All right, Brett.
Do you want me to go first, or since we already know yours?
No, it's your pick. The audience doesn't know mine. That's all that matters.
That's true. That's true. All right, guys. I'm throwing it out there. Not even fucking care. 5.
Nice.
I got it written there. I even put 5 fucking stars. I'd give it a 6 out of 5. God damn it. It's just, I love when a movie doesn't give me what I expect it to give me. And this movie did exactly that.
Yeah.
Like at no point, like it kept me guessing, and I wasn't really right anytime, you know, about what I was thinking. But yeah, I love it, and I love the horror movie. I love it when a horror movie isn't a horror movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no, yeah.
It's just got that tinge of horror to it. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's all you need. You just need a romance with some horror elements to it. I mean, that's kind of cool. I've never seen a movie like this movie.
Yeah.
How many times can I say like real quick?
Right.
I think it was like 6. But you know what I mean, though? Like, I don't know. All right.
No.
5, guys.
No, yeah.
Give me more movies like this where it's subverts my expectations.
Yeah.
Yep.
Want me to go?
Yep. Go for it.
Okay.
Tony.
Go for it, Tone.
Because we know Abe's the audience doesn't. I'm gonna give this a 5 as well.
Did you?
Nice.
Yep.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
god, I was kind of nervous how you
like-
guys would feel about this movie.
Like, let me tell you how much this movie was like.
Yeah.
I teared up.
Yeah.
Did you? I could see it, man.
Yeah. When he was singing the Lisa Loeb song.
Did
Oh,
you?
that was cute.
Because he was so vulnerable and
Yeah.
everything, like, led up. It was so good.
Yep.
I loved it.
I loved we kind of brushed over, but I loved the fact that during mid-song, everybody else at the table starts chiming in with the chorus a little bit.
Yeah.
It was so
It was so
fucking
moving.
cute and like, I don't know why. I mean, it's cheesy as fuck, but
Love it.
wow.
It was just the right amount of cheese
It
to
was.
this movie,
Yeah.
to the vibe of this movie.
And, like, this movie, if it made, like, a few wrong decisions, it could have ruined it. And they
Yeah.
just did
Oh,
it
yes.
perfect.
They did it perfect.
It was, like, tiptoeing that line, but I loved it.
Yeah. And I think, I'm sorry, but to break in here, but I think that also has to do with the transitions that they did in this movie.
Yep.
If they hadn't have clearly thought this movie out as much as they did, it wouldn't have been as great.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you said, like one mistake could have made this whole movie come crashing down.
Oh yes.
And it couldn't go wrong.
No.
Nope.
I loved it.
God. Abe, already.
Hey, but, this movie's a 5.
Oh,
There's
my
no
God!
getting around the bush.
No way.
This movie's a 5.
Jesus.
The way this movie unfolds, and it just
Yeah.
you think you understand what's going on, or you're piecing together. You're never 100% sure, and then everything just turns upside down. The way they marriage the romance and the horror.
Yeah.
Like there was scenes that were, like I said, just straight up from a romance movie, and then it just went dark and gritty out of nowhere, and it was like, what the fuck is going on?
Perfectly.
Yeah.
And then Hank, one of the best leads I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Like this guy, like he is an unknown. Like literally, his IMDb credits are so minimal, but he nails this.
Yeah.
And going from Tex Montana. Ashton, I know you like Tex Montana.
I did.
It's a completely different character, but the same at the same time. Like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like, he is just... his levels are just amazing. And I feel like the side characters, they weren't overdone. There's a lot of movies that they just beat these side characters down your throat, or they don't do it enough. They had the perfect... This movie.
Well, I think also that has to do with, like... Because I'm pretty sure it was 84-minute runtime, including the credits.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I think it also has to do with, like, they knew... Like, they weren't... what's that? Like, you got to kill your darlings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what you think, like some scenes that you write, like you know it just doesn't fit in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you really wish they could, but they just don't. So you have to cut them. They knew exactly how to pace this fucking movie.
Everything in this movie was perfect.
I mean, they could have padded this out to 90 minutes and it would happen.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. If they extended the runtime at all, like I don't know what they could have done.
Yeah.
I think they told just the right amount of story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything and the small little callbacks that you don't expect to come into play do.
Yeah.
Like
the whole deal.
The deer,
like the deer head?
Peanut Noir, the fucking mixtape.
They would also everything.
Also, it doesn't. Another small detail. Did you guys notice? Okay, in the first couple, like throughout the movie, okay, the first couple like nights and then into the morning. Parts that are there. He even like says at one point, like you said earlier, Abe, like it doesn't eat the cat food. The cat food just sits there until he says that, and then that night. It eats the cat food and tips over the bowl, and then the next morning, after he said that, the next morning the cat food's gone.
Yeah.
See, I thought the same thing, but at the same time,
they really leave you guessing this whole movie.
The same time, that's when he shot it. So I assumed it just kicked it over as on the run away. I could be wrong, but either way.
Yeah,
but
who knows?
no, this movie.
So,
Ashlyn, based off of what we've said about this movie,
5 I would watch.
it's a 5 out of 5 for a watch.
Yeah,
it sounds interesting to you.
Okay,
Nice.
but
sounds good.
On the scale, are you gonna watch?
Okay, yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
Instead of, I know it sounds
sometime in my life, sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go home today
on
my birthday to watch this movie.
Yeah. But would you make it a priority after us talking about it?
It depends.
Yeah.
She's a hard one to get to.
I feel like it's not a 5 then, man.
I know.
It's a 5 I would watch.
Yeah.
At some point.
I think you would have gave this movie a 5.
No, I think this would be a Bloody Machete. I guarantee it would.
Yeah.
So we should give it a Bloody Machete?
I don't know. I feel like it's an asterisk.
Yeah, like an addendum kind of thing. Like it's technically one
until Ashlyn watches it and actually rates it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to put this one on the back burner. If you
Yeah.
ever watch this and give it a 5, then it's a Bloody Machete.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like for a Bloody Machete, it has to be all 4 of us.
100%.
No, yeah,
you can't give it a Bloody Machete.
Everybody at the table has to agree.
Yep. So this one gets an asterisk.
But I'm a 5 out of 5 I would watch.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this one to get a future Bloody Machete.
I hope she watches it in even a year from now, and then it gets
And then
put
one
on the
day
wall.
we just get to.
And it'll be funny. I watched this movie, guys. Did you check it out?
She forgets that we watched it.
But that actually happens though. There's some movies that
I know.
we have all forgotten that we watched it for the old podcast.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Abe more so
Yeah.
because you do that a lot.
Yeah, I do. I forget a lot of things.
Was there anything
I have
else
nothing else to
for
add.
the
No.
movie? No, we gushed over it enough for the past hour.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I could gush longer, but we've already talked about.
What's the guy's name? Jeremy Gardner, right?
Jeremy Gardner.
God, great job. Please keep making
Yes.
movies. Make another
Yes.
fucking movie so I can love it.
So
also.
everybody out there in the audience, watch Tex Montana Will Survive.
And
Watch
watch-
this
and watch this
after
movie.
midnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
Take a sip.
Later.
Well, that's it for us, folks. Thanks for
Man.
hitting that play button. Do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.
I think we're on NPR.
Why does that
I'm glad I picked that movie.
No, I am so glad you did. And I'm